the Sharpen Right Services garage slash shop. As you can see, we have a little gate here, keeps Maya, the head of our security, inside, and she likes to bark at people and other dogs during the day. So here's the sharpening shop. Excuse the poor video camera work. I have 4 benches in the shop. Here's one of them, some of the equipment, my Harbor Freight 1x30 back there. Every sharpener's got to have one of those. My twice as sharp that I use for sewing scissors and such. A couple different bench grinders with wheels on them. The old Tormek over here, and then I've got a large belt sander that I use once in a while. Some stones laying around here and there. For knives, I generally use my AMK 75 sharpener with all of my Trizac belts up there that I get from Cliff Curry out in Hawaii. And I use a Wolf Industries Hirito flat hone when I go to salons, and I do some sharpening here in the shop, mostly for dog groomers. I don't do mobile for dog groomers. And then back here is my Nebraska blade clipper blade machine, and my setup right here is where I do all of my clipper blades and do the testing here. And I've got other tools in the shop. I've got a drill press if I need it. I've got all my other tools over there. Virtually the shop is all on this side of the garage, and you know, just lots of different parts and tools that I need when I need to sharpen things. I do have a dust system, and show you how that works. And I think there's a video out there on me building this. There's the Harbor Freight dust collector over there, and I have it with different tubes. Goes up and over the bench, and then there's the collector for the knife sharpening system, and I have it gated, as you can see. And then I have a collector right there behind the Hirito, and it runs all the way over here and hooks into the top of the Nebraska blade machine and collects the dust. It does a fair job of getting that steel dust. Doesn't do a great job, it just does a fair job. But this is the garage and the shop. And kind of back up here, you can see the whole thing. And there's Maya there. Just did some clipper blades, so she smells the fur. And, you know, it's a normal garage. Got my treadmill over there that we do our walks on. And that's it. This is the Sharpen Right Services. I like my clients to know exactly where I am. You can always find me here. I stand behind my business, and here's the business. Thank you for watching. I do mobile for restaurants and also for hair salons. Obviously, I take all the equipment into the salon. I don't sharpen out of the truck for hair salons. But here in the back of the truck, I do sharpen scissors at sewing shops and such. I have power in my truck. I'm not an expert on setting up power, but I've got two 200 amp hour Renogy batteries. So I have plenty of power. I use a DC to DC charger from Victron, so it charges as I'm driving off the truck alternator, and it works like a charm. As you can see, I'm not much of an electrician. I've got a 2000 watt inverter back there, and it provides all the power. But I also have a regular plug-in charger that I can charge up the batteries just with regular AC power here out of the shop. Haven't had to do that. It charges constantly. Got a little air compressor from Harbor Freight in there that makes the job of sharpening easier. I'll take this to farmers markets and so forth. I've got windows inside the truck, so I always have a nice breeze. I have a little stool in case the weather's bad. I can get inside the truck out of the weather and do all my sharpening on I have 2 benches, one on each side. I've got plenty of room inside there, and I can take my big red machine on the road, so I made a space for it right there, so I can actually do clipper blades mobile. I don't do it. It's just too much of a hassle to carry that machine in and out, but once in a while I do go far enough away from home that it makes it worthwhile to carry that machine and sharpen on the road. Here's my power setup. You see my battery is at 100%, and I've got plenty of almost 400 amp hours on the battery right there, and plenty of AC and DC power. And so that is my truck setup. Love my truck. Thanks for watching.